Welcome back to GDT Tech Reviews. In this video we are going to do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best gaming keyboards 2022. So let us get started and the review based on our studies and small research. If you have any personal suggestion, do let us know in the comment section. If you are for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. So let's get started. The Razer Synosa V2 is a great wired gaming keyboard with full RGB backlighting and programmable macros. It has rubber dome switches that feel light to type on, but may feel too mushy for some people and can be compared to the generic keyboards that accompany most PC purchases. It has programmable macros and full RGB backlighting, both of which can be customized in the Razer Synapse 3 companion software. Unfortunately, there's no onboard memory, and it feels cheap. Overall, this could be a great choice for casual gaming but isn't suited for competitive hardcore gamers. The Razer Synosa V2 is a great keyboard for gaming. Despite scoring much better than the original Razer Synosa Chroma, it offers a very similar typing experience and feels almost identical. The SteelSeries Apex 5 Hybrid Mechanical Gaming Keyboard is a feature-rich keyboard with proprietary hybrid mechanical switches. These switches have a short pre-travel distance and light operating force, and they provide satisfying tactile and audio feedback, similar to Cherry MX Blues. However, despite having responsive switches, its latency is quite high for a wired keyboard and might be a deal-breaker for serious gamers looking for the lowest input lag. Like other keyboards of the same lineup, it has an OLED screen that you can customize to show almost anything you want, and its software is intuitive and user-friendly. Every key is macro programmable, and there's full RGB backlighting for those who like to game in the dark. The SteelSeries Apex 5 is an outstanding gaming keyboard. However, even though the hybrid switches have a short pre-travel distance and light operating force, the latency is quite high for a wired keyboard, which might be a deal-breaker for some gamers. Every key is programmable, but the absence of dedicated macro keys may be disappointing for some MMO players. On the plus side, it is excellent build quality, and its RGB backlighting is great for gaming in the dark. The build quality is excellent. The bottom is plastic, but it has an aluminum alloy top to provide rigidity. It uses double-shot ABS keycaps, which is great for the longevity of the key legends, and the keys are very stable. It comes with a wrist rest that attaches to the keyboard magnetically. The Razer Huntsman V2 Analog is an exceptional gaming keyboard that features analog optical switches. These linear switches have an adjustable pre-travel distance that you can customize to your liking. You can also enable its analog mode to mimic the feel of an analog joystick or program the keys to perform 2 actions with 1 key press. It provides an excellent typing experience and shouldn't cause any fatigue thanks to the inclusion of 2 incline settings and a plush leatherette wrist rest. It has full RGB backlighting, macro programmable keys, as well as a USB pass-through. Unfortunately, its analog mode only works for games that support gamepads and requires a fair amount of adaptation to make full use of it. Also, it's a wired-only keyboard, so it's not the most ideal for use with mobile devices or a home theater PC. The Razer Huntsman V2 Analog is an exceptional gaming keyboard. It has remarkably low latency, full RGB backlighting, and macro programmable keys. It features analog optical switches that are easy to actuate, and it allows you to customize the pre-travel distance to your liking. You can also use its analog mode for finer movement control, however, it only works in games that support gamepads, and it might take a while to train your fingers to apply the appropriate amount of force. The Razer Huntsman V2's build quality is excellent. The Corsair K95 RGB Platinum XD is an amazing gaming keyboard that's versatile enough for other uses as well. The dedicated software lets you program all keys, including the 6 macro keys, and customize RGB lighting. The keyboard has a solid build, and comes with a comfortable wrist rest that most people should be satisfied with. The double-shot PBT keys are durable and have a nice feel to them, and the good tactile feedback helps reduce typos, but the keys can feel a bit heavy. Unfortunately, it has limited compatibility on both Mac OS and Linux systems, but the majority of keys still work on them. Overall, it has a better feel than its predecessor, the Corsair K95 Platinum. The Corsair K95 RGB Platinum XD is amazing for gaming. The double-shot PBT keycaps are good and feel stable, and overall the keyboard has an excellent build quality. There are 6 dedicated programmable macro keys on the left side, and the RGB backlighting is amazing for gaming in the dark. The tactile keys might feel a bit too heavy for gamers, but luckily, it has extremely low click latency. Excellent build quality. It's fairly similar to the Corsair K95 Platinum, with a metal top plate and a solid plastic base, but there's a bit of flex to it. The Corsair K70 RGB MK.2 is a versatile keyboard with outstanding gaming performance. It's available in a few different switches, including Cherry MX Brown, Red, Blue, Silent Red, and Speed, so you can get the switches you prefer. The Cherry MX Brown switches we tested are light to press, great for gaming, and offer a great overall typing quality. This keyboard has a ton of extra features like customizable RGB backlighting, the ability to set macros to any key, and a USB pass-through. It's a well-built keyboard, but the edges of the aluminum plate on top feel sharp, which could be annoying. The Corsair K70 RGB MK.2 is an outstanding gaming keyboard. Every key is macro programmable, and you can customize the RGB backlighting on a per key basis. It's available in a few different switches, but our unit has Cherry MX Brown switches that have minimal pre-travel distance and are fairly light to press. Great build quality. It's mainly made out of plastic, and the top plate is aluminum, giving the keyboard a better build than the Corsair K68 RGB, but the keyboard flexes a bit. The edges of the aluminum are a bit sharp, but this could be a problem with our unit only. The ABS keycaps are stable, with the exception of the spacebar, which has a bit of wobble to it. The keycaps feel nice, but they seem like they attract oils from your fingers easily. The keyboard comes with a plastic wrist rest that has a rubber finish to it and feels somewhat hard.